Hi there, quick video on the new event functionality in LinkedIn. I have an event here that I'd like to promote to my network. It's on Eventbrite. So the first thing, which is very unfortunate, is that there is no direct link between LinkedIn and Eventbrite yet. A bit like there is a direct link to post events straight to Facebook, but nonetheless, let's have a look. So you can see on the left hand side here, you can scroll down and you'll see that we now have an event menu, so to speak. This here actually indicates, let me click that, an event that I am actually already signed up to. So we'll look more at that in a minute. But let's just go to creating an event. So you would need to scroll down here and click events. Looks exactly the same as previous events functionality that used to be in LinkedIn. So let's upload a picture, 4:1 aspect ratio recommended. I want to use the same picture as I did when I was using the what do you call it? Yep. Using the same picture that we do for the Eventbrite. So yeah, so as you can see, there's no way to actually do anything with this picture. So it's kind of stuck there. So it needs to be as precise as possible. Let's upload the logo of the client. Here we go. And the name of this event is, it's a sales masterclass. So I'm just going to copy and paste that in. Location of the event. Put the postcode in. Hit return. And there we go. It's found us. And the time is 2 o'clock to 4:30 on the 10th of December. So I'm going to hit this here and move it to the December. So scroll down a little bit, 10th of December, and we said 2 o'clock to 4:30. So, okay. So I need to put in here 1400 and 1630. We obviously want it for UK time. There we go. Event description. Now, when I was doing this before, it was wow, it's really hard to move up and down and to put your copy in. But if you actually see here, you can pull this down, and you can go down as far as you want. So 5,000 characters is allowed in the information here, and it says you tell attendees details like the agenda, speakers, food, drink, and da 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 da. So LinkedIn wants you to put as much information as possible into this. So let's just copy. There's not so much copy in this, and let's put that here. And there we go. One of the things that you can do is, and I like to do, is you can change it obviously to do wherever you want. So what you will learn, we'll get their eye. To make it a bit more exciting, I might add some emojis. So I will just find what looks good. Wherever is your favorite emoji. So flags, emojis. Let's just pick one. Food and drink. Probably not food and drink. Let's just pick this. Let's do it. So let's go back here. Spacing, and I could obviously put a lot more stuff here as well. So that was 543 characters, so as you can see, plenty of space to put more information. Links to the ticketing, so I may actually say here to book your place. Please click on the link below, and I'm just going to take this link. Actually, you could shorten it. I'm going to just place the link here, and I'm going to place it here as well for the external here. So I'm going to leave it as a public event, but it could be private. Allow attendees to invite their connections. That's interesting. So I guess it's just a way for the event to go a little bit viral if you are if you are inviting people privately. But if it's a private event, then would you want people to invite their other connections? Then it may as well just be public. So let's create that event. Here we go. So how to make more sales in 2020. So the next part, so that event is now live, so you can see it here. So if you ever need to go back and change things, you would click here, take to this screen, edit the event. Let's just change things. Let's just capitalize this so it looks better. There we go. Then I'm going to save it. So we could also as well cancel the event if it's not too popular. So this is the new and exciting bit. So you can invite your connections. So let's invite some people. And as you can see, it brings up all of your connections. So but you can indeed obviously just decide who you want to invite. So let's say actually one of the new things I don't think was there before were these filters. So I know that the event is happening in London, so let's just select people who are in London, and I can add a company. So if I'm working with a big company, then maybe I just want to invite everyone from IBM or Apple, so that possibility is there. And what's the other one? Schools. So yeah, bit of a weird one, but I guess it's aimed at maybe if you're hosting an event at your university or college, then you can add just the school. But for this, let's just add London, and yeah, that's what we want to do. So London, apply. So now it's just going to bring up all the people who I am connected to in London. So let's just pick a few random people. So you can see how easy it is to add people. Now I did this the other day, and I was able to add I got up to about 51 people, and yeah, I'm not sure if I could have gone on forever and added all 8,000, or maybe there is a limit. So it's really easy to invite your first degree connections over. So let's pick someone actually. Okay, so this is David's event. So let's invite David. There we go. So he is now being invited to the event, as other people would be as well. You can share the event on your network, on your timeline basically. So, and actually, if you want to invite more people, you can always go back and invite more. So I can share the network. So here we go. This will be, I guess, a standard template which could be changed. So I can, so in December. So this is just typical post which will go out. Obviously, it's England, so I'll put London, and I'm going to take off this, and I can still give it some hashtags. Let's call it sales training. Post that, and now if we go to my timeline and look at my articles, posts, there we go. You'll see that it's now being posted. So if it's a public event, then other people will see this and will be able to give it a like or share, or obviously be able to click into my event, and they will see pretty much just the screen here. They obviously wouldn't see this part. This is just for the person who manages it, so private to you, and they themselves will be able to click into the event. Let's show you another one. So they can either click into the Eventbrite, or there'll be a kind of a link to the event, very similar to this here, actually. Yeah. So again, click into the event, takes you to the Eventbrite page. But let's look how that looks from the person you've invented's side. So the very funny thing is that when an event is sent to or whoever you want to invite, you would think that it comes up in notifications. But if I look at my notifications, there's nothing about the event here, which is very, very strange. My mobile phone, beeped, so there was a good notification there. So that got my attention. But when you're invited to an event, actually, you'll find it under my network. So, yep, I got invited to this quarterly leaders breakfast event. And this, again, is the very strange thing I find, is that we have a chance to accept it or ignore it. Now, if I hit that accept button, what actually happens is I'm accepting to go to the event. I've not seen the event yet. You'd think that there'd be an option to take you straight into the event, so then you can get a chance to accept or ignore. So I think a lot of people may get confused and accept to go into an event simply because maybe they trust the person who's inviting them, or they just accept anything. So, but you can actually go into the event by clicking the link. Here we go. So this is what your prospect would see if they have been invited into the event. The usual stuff here, link to the tickets, and then down here, you do have to reveal more to figure out what the event is about before, again, accepting or declining. So let's accept. And that's it. So that's me accepted. I can now attend. I can now start a conversation within this event page. like a great event. And this actually will, let's just post this. Celebrate a teammate. It's a bit strange. Share that you're hiring. So this I'll show you what I mean. If I post it, then I am pretty sure that will go to my actual posts page. So if I go to my content page, let's just go here, look at my posts, you will see that it's been posted into the quarterly, feed team, blah blah blah. You'll see it in there. So I need to check to see if it's on my timeline for other people to see. But then if I hit this, it takes me back into the event that I have been invited to attend, and you can see that I have done some commenting there. And I guess other people who are invited and are going to be attending can also put some comments here as well. So it could be useful, I guess, if you are looking for questions in advance, or just to build up a little bit of buzz. So you can also see that there are 2 people attending, the organizer and me, and I can invite my connections as well. So if I thought there were other people, even though I hadn't created this event, this was created by someone else, I can invite people. Boom, I can hit invite, and it means that I can help grow the event by inviting people to this public event, and it's even better for the person who's organizing, I guess. So that's the events. Any questions, give me a quick shout, and hope to catch up with you soon. Thanks.